Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I've been sharing with you my learning process on how to hack a Born2Root vulnerable machine from VulnHub. So I'm still a newbie in hacking vulnerable machines. So sometimes I still look like walk through like how they do it and things like that for my own learning purposes. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So first, I've already downloaded the OVA file and installed in my virtual box. So now I need to do is to find out what is the IP address. So what I can do is to use NetDiscover, cover the IP address. So I know that within this range, so I can set the range, and then let's see. I must be a router. So now we just wait for a while to let it search to see which are the hosts that is up. Okay, so what it has discovered is actually what we are looking at is actually this two lah. The rest doesn't look like it. So how do we know which one? We have to test it out. So 10.0.2.3, right? So let's see if we can do a map scan on these two IP address. 10.0.2.3 and 10.0.2.7. Okay, so it seems like only 10.0.2.7 is up. So, and it has a port 22 open and port 80. I'm not sure what is this port for. So, but I know that this is a SSH, and then this one is for web server. Right? So we can actually check it out. 10.0.2.7. Okay, so this is the website. So it says these are some of the information. So it could be useful for our login. So probably we can make use of all this information that is listed here. So let's go back here. Let's do a turret search. So let's do a mmap sv and sc. So sv is to check the version of the different services, and the c is to utilize the mmap script to run to see if there's any vulnerabilities. So 10.0.2.7. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more information about the services that are available and the ports. All right, so let's see. Okay, so for the SSH, we're using this. Okay. And then for the web server, we are using this version. Okay, so next we can use GoBuster to check if there's any directories or what are the directories in here. So I think we can roughly see that there's actually a robots.txt. Okay, maybe we can use GoBuster to check what are the available directories in the web server. So let's see. We can do a GoBuster directory and the username, which is the IP address, and the word list URL. I mean the word list directory. Common. And then we can run the thread as well. So meaning to say that we are running 4 processes concurrently. So this will make the whole process faster. Okay, let's run it. Okay, so now it's done. So I'm right. So we have a robots.txt file. Basically, the robots.txt file is to tell the search engine crawler what to crawl and what not to crawl. Okay, so let's see if there's anything interesting inside. this robots.txt file. Okay, so this allows this crawling of this and this. So maybe we can take a look. So what we have found is that there's these file directories, icons, and manual. So let's look at the files first. Okay, if I change, okay, so it links me back to this. So what about the other one is icons? See if there's anything interesting over here. Okay, so we have parent directory readme.html. One of the file stand up from the rest, which is this one. So maybe you can take a look. Okay. So this is like a private key file. So just now we saw that there's we can do a SSH, right? So we can actually might be able to use this private file to try to log in to the server. Okay. So maybe we go back here again. So we can see that there are few employees in, some information, username information in this under this about us. So Martin, Heidi, and Jimmy. So maybe we can use try Martin first to see whether we can log in using SSH. So first, what we need to do is to get the file first. So what we can do is we can create a file. Born2Root. So we can create a file called private key, PEN. So, and then what we do is go back here, copy this file, then come back here, then paste. Okay, then we just hit save. Okay, so now let's give it a try. We put a sudo and then private.pm. And then can we access the secret lab? So I don't know what is the password, so we just put any password. And somehow we are able to log in. So let's see if there's anything interesting. Okay, there's nothing. Let's see if there's any hidden file. Okay, so there are a few hidden files. Then first, probably we can look at this file first. So basically, this is a bash RC file. So it's a script file that is executed when the user first log in. So it contains all the terminal configurations and other kind of settings. So let's see if there's anything interesting inside this file. Okay. Okay, so we have this this file here. So probably we can take a look. And maybe we do a nano login.py. So now we know why we can log in using any kind of password, because you can see here this statement over here, the password equals to secret set. So the password must be a secret set, or it's not empty string. So in this case, it's either this or it's not empty string. So which evaluated as true. So means that whatever that we type, as long as it's not an empty string, you will be able to log in, and then you will print this command called welcome. Okay, so if what we want to do, if let's say we want to change this, right? So probably we can do a password equal secret set, or password equal secret lab. Yeah, so that will work. So it's either password equal to this or equals to this. So if you want to know whether we can do it, we just, we cannot edit that. So maybe we do a exit first. So we do not have the right permission. So probably so it's write and read and execute only. So probably we can change this to change mod 777 login.py. So now we can also write as well. So let's do it one more time. Password equals to secret set or password equals to secret lab. Okay, so now we save. And maybe we try one more time. Okay. So now we need to key in password, right? So you just type in any password. If you put lab, then you will say get out. So in this case, we need to type in the correct password, which is secret set. Then we are able to log in. Okay, so let's see what else do we have inside here. So if we go up pwd, this whole Martin, so let's go one directory up. Okay, ID. Oh, there's this some overflow buffer buff.c, probably a buffer overflow vulnerability. I don't know. Yeah. So maybe we just go back up again, see what else we can find. So Jimmy. Okay, so we do not have permission to go to Jimmy. So maybe we go back to Martin again, since we are first logging as Martin. Okay, so is there anything interesting over here? So probably we can see if there's anything we can do to do a privilege escalation. Okay. So I found this link quite useful. Okay, so it gives you a few ideas on how you can do a privilege escalation. So you can actually download this this script called lin in to try to check if there's any vulnerabilities. So let's see if there's anything we can do running as root. Okay, so cron job. So look for anything that's owned by privileged user but writable for you. Okay, so maybe we can take a look over here. Cron tab. So cron tab this. So there's no cron tab for Martin, but we can go to the system configuration directory to see if there's this cron tab. So we can go to DC. So we have this cron tab. So let's see if we can find anything there. So there's something interesting over here. We have this file here, and then the user is Jimmy. Okay, so let's see if there's what's in this file. So we can go to cd temp. So there's no such file, right? So what we can do is to create a file, and then because it seems like it's actually running. I mean, the cron job is for allows you to run script at certain intervals. So in this case, every 5 minutes it will run this script, but now it has no such script. So what we can do is to create this script and probably do a reverse shell, connect back to this this machine. Okay, so let's do that. So we can do a I also found another website that has a list of all the, it's like a cheat sheet for reverse shell. Okay, so let's take a look. So since it's asking for a Python file, right? So maybe we can look into this. Okay, so let's paste. Let's make it more readable. So we can import socket, subprocessors, OS. We can bring it down here as well. Then remove this. Okay, so next we need to change the IP address because our Kali machine is 10.0.2.14, so we need to change that. Then we put a port, listening port as 4444. Once we are done, we just quit. Enter. Okay, so next we need to wait for we need to open a listening port. Let's run a listening port. And now VP 4444. So now we just have to wait for the cron job to start, and it will auto run this script. Okay, so let's wait for a while. Okay, so first we need to see whether it's working. What we can do is use Python. .py. Okay, so it's connected. So, but the thing is, it's not, the user is not Jimmy, right? So you put who am I is still Martin, but we want to be Jimmy because you see, because this the owner of this cron job is Jimmy. So we have to do it again. So let's clear. And then let's wait for it to start executing this. Okay, so you see, there we have it. Now it has auto connect to this to the web server. So now we run a who am I? You can see that now it's Jimmy, so it's correct. So let's see if there's anything interesting over here. Net worker, okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, probably is an application file. So, oops, maybe we run net worker. Let's do it one more time. Okay, so you only list the IP address. What else is there? Okay, there's nothing much really. Is there any hidden file? Okay, there's a .bshrc. So let's see if there's anything here. Okay, there's nothing much. So what we need to do here is I also don't know what else we can do here. So let's see. I mean, there's only networker, right? So what else can we do? So there's another thing we can do is we try to log in as a ID. Oh, can we do a root? Maybe you try. So, oh, it's not a real terminal. So maybe you can try to see if there's we can make it as a terminal. So create into a stable shell. Nope, we can't do that. So now we have try logging as Martin, nothing much. I mean, yeah, we managed to find something. Then we are able to log in as Jimmy, but there's nothing useful that we can do. So maybe the last thing we can do is to log in as Heidi. Okay, so maybe we can try using the same private key file to see if we can log in as Heidi. Okay. Oh, so now there's a they need a password. So just send me how click. Okay, so it's the wrong password. Secret set. Okay, so it's not. Secret lab. Okay, so probably it's not the ones that we have found so far. So probably there's another password involved. So what we can do is to create a password list to try to brute force into as a Heidi. Okay, so we can use this tool. So we can use this tool called, I also don't know how to pronounce this tool name. Basically, what it does, it can create a powerful word list for targeted attacks. So what we can do is to fill up some information about our username Heidi, so that we can actually create a word list to use as a brute force attack. So what you need to do is to download this code and then run this file. Right. So okay, maybe I will do that. Download as zip. So we can go to our Born2Root folder. So we just save it here. Let's unzip it. Then extract out. Then let's go back here. So next we go to pop crk master, and then we do a pip install requirements. Okay, so we have actually I've already installed this tool. So but just to share with you guys how you can actually install it. So in this case, you just use rflag. So now I've already installed it. So what I need to do next is to run the file. So let's clear. So what we can do is to see what are the commands we can run. Sorry, py. Yep. So as you can see, we can actually run this command minimum and minimum length and then maximum length for the words to generate. At the same time, you can also add in some words. In this case, Heidi, right? Heidi is our name of the user. So we can run it as this one. Okay. So we can run a few words, or we can just run Heidi, right? So let's give it a try. It's clear. We do a Python 3 -m. So minimum length is 4. maximum length is 7. Then the word is Heidi. So we just let it generate. And now is inside this output file. So the word generated is only 23. I mean, we can try out first, right, to see whether the words generated inside can it be able to put false successfully or not. So we can actually take a look. tmp.txt. Okay, so these are the password that has been generated. So next, we can use another tool called Hydra to brute force into the system. So we can run Hydra help. So first we can use the, okay, so it's over here. So we can run the task, how many tasks in parallel. So in this case, probably we put 4. And then probably the login with a login name, which is Heidi. And we also need a password, right? So -p password. And then the IP address. And also for which port, which is SSH. So let's clear one more time. Yeah, so this is important. And yeah, so now we know that the password is ID and the password is ID123. So let's try to log in again. This time now we put ID at 10.0.2.7. So enter. Now we need to put in the password. So it's ID123. Okay, so we are now successfully logged in as Heidi. So let's see if we can become root. So we put su password. Okay, put Heidi123. And now we are root. Who am I? We are root. So let's see if there's anything interesting here. Okay, nothing. We go up again. Anything interesting? Okay, these are the username. Maybe go up one more time. And now let's go to root. And now we got a fact. Okay, so and there we have it. We are successfully logged in to this server. Okay, so that's all for my short tutorial. I hope it has been beneficial to you, and for me, I've really learned a lot from reading the walkthrough and trying to understand how they actually compromise the vulnerable machine. So if you like this video, I appreciate you give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.